Get comfortable, folks, because today we are talking about female dryness. Yep, that female dryness. Let's dive right in. Nobody likes a dry vagina. You don't like it, I don't like it, all the other women watching don't like it, and I'm pretty sure the guys don't like it either. But the truth is, female dryness is a very common occurrence across all ages, life transitions, life stages, all women. Every woman around the world is going to experience female dryness. Just can't get around it. So we need to learn about it. Let's look at female dryness through the lens of health and anatomy. Let go of all the sexualization and myths and stupid stuff that you've heard in the past. Normal vaginal tissue produces a natural moisture, and the skin should be elastic, right? It has that elasticity to it. It can stretch a little bit, and it should be relatively thick. That is normal, kind of healthy, supple vaginal tissue. But sometimes, quite frankly, it's just not. And so many different circumstances can affect female dryness. You have to think of it like the skin on your face. It's a great comparison. So when you're young, right, you have lots of collagen and elasticity, and your face is very supple, and you have minimal fine lines and wrinkles. Well, as we go through life, and there's different life stressors, we drink alcohol, we have a poor diet, we get dehydrated, we age, our hormones change. That skin on our face loses collagen, it loses elasticity. We get more fine lines and wrinkles. That skin starts to get thin. It requires a lot more moisture and upkeep. The same is true for your vaginal tissue. It's really no different. It's just something we don't talk about and something that we have kind of become hush about in our society. The main cause of female dryness is hormonal fluctuations, right? Especially during menopause, postmenopausal aging, when you have a baby, when you're breastfeeding, different types of menstrual cycles, ovulation, right? That those hormones up and down, woo, does it affect our body. But other things affect vaginal dryness too, and female dryness can be caused by poor diet, traveling, dehydration, drinking too much alcohol, smoking, different medications, right? Lots of normal life stressors. In fact, life stressors can cause dryness. Our bodies, as you know as women, are very, very sensitive. They just are. And that vaginal tissue, she's very delicate and she gets out of balance very easily. You can have a really rough menstrual cycle, and that can cause female dryness. After 7 days of using ginormous tampons, my lady bits are so dry because it's cotton. I'm just shoving cotton up there all week long, every day and night. Yeah, it's gonna be dry. There's no way around it. It's taking all the natural moisture and all the natural lubricant right into that tampon. That is a prime example of an outside factor causing female dryness. It has nothing to do with my ability to be intimate. It has nothing to do with my body's ability to function. It's a really rough endocycle, a lot of tampons, a lot of dryness. And that's when it's really important to use a product like Chiavaye to as a personal moisturizer if you're feeling a little bit of discomfort. But I also use it when I'm putting in my tampons on the applicators, or if you use a period cup, you could put it on the period cup, because it's going to moisturize, nourish, and hydrate that very dried out sensitive skin. And so it's just a great barrier. Think about, right? You put serums on your face and lotion on your face. Your vaginal tissue needs love too. And so even after a rough cycle, you could be having female dryness. You can go on vacation next week. Drink a ton of wine, maybe have Mai Tais on the beach, have a lot of guacamole, lots of chips, maybe you're dehydrated, too much salt. You go to get bangy with your husband and you're dry. Very normal. Female dryness, again, we have to remember, is not linked to arousal. I did a video on this prior. You can check it out on the Chiavaye website. It's in one of the blogs. But arousal and natural lubrication are not linked in any way. And one of the reasons we want to talk about that myth is because when we say that, well, I must not be turned on because I'm dry, right? That's the myth. It can cause a lot of confusion. And then of course, when you start getting into your head during intimate moments, it never helps at all. Female dryness is actually one of the reasons I created Chiavaye. Listening to so many women in the endometriosis community, in the menopausal community, women dealing with dryness after breastfeeding and giving birth to babies, they needed it. And the 6 ingredients are specifically formulated to nourish that delicate, dry skin, and each ingredient actually provides a different benefit. So for example, the sunflower seed oil creates an amazing barrier oil. So if you're trying to be intimate, it will help protect your vaginal tissue against that friction of being intimate with your partner, right? So each ingredient has a job. Coconut oil is extremely hydrating. The sunflower seed oil is a great barrier oil. Evening primrose oil is great for inflammation and pain. And I talked about that in the supplement and herbs video for endometriosis. Check it out. It was a good one. And so in part 2, I'm going to talk a lot more about remedies and ways you can help female dryness, but using a all-natural lubricant personal moisturizer during times of intimacy, when you're having discomfort, when you're on an endocycle, when you're traveling, when you're on vacation, when you know you're going to be drinking more, that's when you use a lubricant. That's when you use a personal moisturizer. And Chiavaye is created for those exact reasons. Of course, there's lots of great brands out there, but I'm very biased to Chiavaye because I know it's in it and I know how pure and amazing and natural that it really is. And if you are experiencing female dryness, it doesn't make you any less sexy and it doesn't make you any less female. It's just your body. It's just like when you get on an airplane and you get off an airplane and your face feels dry, right? It's not because you're less pretty or less female. It's because you're on an airplane. Vaginal tissue. It reacts to our life in very similar ways as every other part of our body, every other skin that we're having, right? So treat it like that. Don't make it more, and don't make it scary or taboo to talk to your partner about either. You should have a conversation and tell them what you need and tell them what you're experiencing. Remember to use a lubricant like Chiavaye. And in part 2, we're going to go into natural remedies, things you can do on a daily basis for female dryness, different types of products, medications you can use. So check out that video. Keep an eye out for it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Shoot me an email. I love talking to you. And until next time, live, laugh, lube.